Hello and welcome to all the 10th standard students for this academic year 2020-21. Students, as we have seen different subjects up till now, today let us have a brief review of one more subject, that is history, political science and geography. Students, to start with, let me make you aware of evaluation of history, political science, geography, which we also call as SST. First of all, students, you have history and political science, one textbook which you can see on monitor. This textbook consists of 9 lessons of history and 5 lessons of political science. The total distribution of marks for this subject, that is history and political science, is 40. Out of this 40 marks, 28 marks are there for history and 12 marks are there for political science. And along with this, you have one more subject that is called as geography, that too is for 40 marks. So these 40 plus geography for 40, total marks are 80. And 20 marks there is internal assessment that consists of MCQ type questions as well as assignments. These MCQ type questions and assignment, as the year will pass, we will be conducting in classes itself. Now let us begin and see what does your history subject consist of. So students, you have here overall 9 lessons for history. This book is basically designed with a particular intention that those students who want to make up their career later on in the field of history, to make them aware as what all professional opportunities they have in the field of history. To begin with, we have here 2 lessons, first and second lessons, which let us know about the various writers, scholars, their work, what type of work they have done. It's based on that. As students, science is a subject which basically depends on proofs. You have to prove a particular thing in science. That is, a systematic approach is there. Similarly, history also is seen with this intention, that there has to be some particular evidences, because history usually is a topic or a subject which usually we come to know from one person to another person, but there should be some relevant evidences which should make us believe that this particular concept is correct. So a systematic approach, scientific approach is being tried to give to subject of history. So that we learn in lesson number 1 and 2. Lesson number 3 is the applied history, as about the application of history, where it can be applied. And later on, students, from lesson number 4 to lesson number 9, we learn about various topics in history, just to make us aware as where and how we can make our career in history. So students, this is what about history textbook. Now let us have a brief review of our political science subject, which is there on page number 67. Political science subject, in exam you will have 12 marks reserved for this particular subject, which is included in history. To begin with, the first lesson is the working of constitution, second lesson is the electoral process, third lesson is the political parties, fourth lesson is the social and political movements, and fifth lesson is challenges faced by Indian democracy. Now students, attempt has been made in this particular subject to make us aware in detail about how the constitution of our country work. As you all know, constitution is the book of laws used to run the country or govern the country. What all type of various institutions are there, governmental institutions are there, legislature is there, judicial system is there. their working system. That entire things are mentioned in the Constitution of India. That light is been thrown on these topics basically in lesson number 1 in short. Lesson number 2 consists of the electoral process, as what type of process is there in our country for elections at national level and state level, which authorities conduct the elections. This all we study in lesson number 2. Then lesson number 3 is about political parties. What type of political parties are there in our country, like a national party, state level party, then party system, single party system, multi-party system. What are about the political parties' logos, their ideologies, and what all methods are there for conducting elections, that we study in lesson number 3. Lesson number 4 tries to put light on the various movements at social level and political level, and lesson number 5 deals with the challenges faced by the Indian democracy. For example, challenges like regionalism, then terrorism, etc., and how our democracy is well capable to deal with these challenges. This we study in lesson number 5, that is challenges faced by Indian democracy. As we proceed further, we may go lesson by lesson in our coming periods. This is what about the evaluation of history and political science. Now let us have a brief review